Hi folks, David Hurley here on a blazing hot Saturday lunchtime. I just finished teaching, I'm walking back down the hill and I hope I don't die of sunstroke on the way. But what I want to talk about today is a technique or a tactic or a way that you can use to get better results from your efforts as an online marketer. Now, I'm going to presume that you already have a good opt-in page or lead capture page that points people to a mailing list, and that you have a series of follow-up emails on that mailing list lasting for about 30 days or something. If you've got that, and if it's a good list, if it's a good opt-in page that gets people subscribed as active subscribers onto your list, then that's all fine. If you don't have one of those, then I recommend my 100% commission funnel, because it is getting results, and it's based on those results that I'm talking to you today. And that is what you should focus on. Once you've got an opt-in page that works, make sure that every day you are promoting it. If you use safe lists and traffic exchanges, especially safe lists, then build up credits. Spend some time each day earning credits if you're not upgraded, or even if you are upgraded where you can earn more credits, it's well worth doing. I recommend Traffic Zipper as an upgraded member. Be upgraded in as many of the safe lists on Traffic Zipper as you can be, but still also spend a bit of time every day earning credits on those safe lists, so that Traffic Zipper will then do its job and send out to as many people as possible. Okay, so you've got that in place, and that is your number one focus. But then there's something else. You can now take this process further, and that is by sending out a broadcast every day, or at least several times a week. Send out a broadcast that you've written yourself, a manually written email broadcast about something topical, about an offer. You can certainly do that. Now, if you find something that is related to the niche, your list, find it on Warrior Plus or wherever you like to find your offers, by all means offer it to your list. Don't be afraid not to. But I would just say, I'm on some lists where people just offer something different every day, and you know that they don't use the thing themselves. The only reason why they're promoting it is because they're hoping to make some money. That's okay in part, but don't do that completely. You want to offer things that are focused on or related to your list. So I think you know, if you've been following me for any amount of time, that I am a big advocate for Lead Sleep as your autoresponder service. Well, it's SendSteed, which is part of the Lead Sleep marketing portfolio. And on Warrior Plus, I found a Lead Sleep based product, and so I recommended that to my list. First of all, you have a look at it, check out who the guy is who's created this product on Warrior Plus. Check out the reviews, number of stars, have a look at the product itself. Is it something that you can use? So in the case of this example, there was a Lead Sleep marketing funnel. It's called Leverage Lead Sleep, and it's something that I might very well add to the back end of my funnel. And so I felt good about offering that to my mailing list. And I sent out about four broadcast emails during the course of last week, and got some sales from that. And I varied the emails, put in a bit of humor, and I also offered a video review. So if you change up and vary what you're doing, make sure, don't just rely on the automated emails, because what happens once people have gone through, they end up on the last one. If you're not broadcasting, if you're not engaging with your people, then the list is going to go stagnant. You don't want a stagnant list. So stay engaged and use broadcasts to do that. Now, once you've found which broadcasts have worked and which have got some traction, the next thing you can do with those broadcasts is turn them into evergreen emails and add them to the back of your email list, so that, let's say you started off with 30 emails, one a day going out on your autoresponder. Well, each time you send out a broadcast, you can then rework that broadcast, turn it into an evergreen email if possible, and add it onto the back of your list. So your email series. So in that way, your email series is gradually growing out. You end up with 40. We don't end up. You get to 40 emails and 50 emails and 2 months worth of emails on autopilot, and several times a week you're sending out a broadcast. And once you've got that in place, you get used to this pattern. It's a nice, easy pattern. One other thing I'd say, which I noticed going on earlier this week, was that a very famous SafeList owner and creator who I admire and whose SafeList I also use, Frank Salinas, of course, he's brought out another SafeList. And you know what happened? Suddenly everybody and his dog was promoting the same thing to everybody else. I don't know how many offers to join this SafeList, and to be frank, I don't really need to join any more SafeLists. I've got more traffic than I can handle. I live a busy life, so I don't have time to spend all day sending stuff out to every single SafeList. I do as much as I can, but there is a limit, and I'm at that limit right now, which is why I love Traffic Zipper, because it automates so much for me. And it's just like, come on guys, you've all jumped on this bandwagon. When everybody's doing achi, as they say here in Japan, why don't you do kochi? You know that hundreds of people are going to be promoting this SafeList, or dozens at least. So why not go and look for some other product or some other service that is also related to the needs of your list, the desires, the wants of your list, and promote that instead. So that's just a thought, and it's a very nice way of marketing, because it keeps your profile top of mind, to use the old phrase. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today as I stroll down the hill back to the station. I'm going to get a tram home, have a cold beer, I think, as soon as I get home. Okay folks, cheers from me, David Hurley of davidhurley.net, and our 100% commission funnel. Until the next exciting video update.